Good morning, everybody, and what a morning it has been. Oh my God. Okay. I've been up since, I want to say 2:30, 3 o'clock. Uh-uh. When I say uh-uh, I know it's going to be one of those long days where I don't want to do nothing. But today I have to work. I don't want to, but I have to because I'm a responsible adult. You know, everything is just like going real batty right now. Like literally everything is going batty right now. Internet's going batty. I have AT&T, so we already know how that goes with little to no reception. Um, no data. I can't use my data to do no type of stream, no type of upload. AT&T sucks, and I wish I never, whoa, buddy, switched to AT&T. But you know what? I'm about to bounce back to T-Mobile because they irritate me. AT&T just irritates my soul. Everything about AT&T irritates my soul. Anyway, moving on. Now, I don't know who's got what going on. That's not my business. This hit me this morning to say, don't give up. Whatever you are trying to achieve, whatever you are aspiring to do or to be, do not give up. Don't let anyone else tell you who you're not. Don't let anybody tell you what you're not. And, you know, I say that because I speak from experience. I was just told who I'm not a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me. And I really wanted to respond to this person like, no kidding. Well, Sherlock, aren't you attentive? Aren't you quite the detective? I think I really know who I am by now. I mean, I've only been me for 34 years. I know who I am. Maybe I have traits of other people and other people don't like that. Well, guess what? I'm not changing for you or anybody else. Thank you for trying. But anyway, seriously, don't let anybody's thoughts about you change you. Don't let anybody's thoughts stop you. Whatever roadblocks, bumps in the road, hurdles, don't let those stop you. And roadblocks, bumps, and hurdles can be people too. Now, whether it's a friend, a family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever the case may be, don't let them stop you. Do not let anybody diminish who you are because they say, they think, they feel. We're all human. We say, think, feel just like everybody else. But because we say, think, and feel just like everybody else, that does not mean that we have to try to diminish someone else because we think or we say. It doesn't matter what other people say, think, or feel about you. What matters is what you say, think, and feel about yourself. Don't give people that power over you. And, I just started doing this within the past few months. And let me tell you, there have been some drastic changes going on. I mean, my contacts in my phone got a lot shorter, and I'm not upset about that. I'm not hurt. I'm not sad. It is what it is. And it goes to say with evolution, if somebody's not ready, that person that's not ready will either try to hold you down to where they are so you can't surpass them, or they will go away. Now, with that being said, dang it, I didn't plug those earbuds in. Oh well, I got time. Whatever. Um, it. I have two things I want to say, and they're both trying to come out at the same time. No matter who you are, no matter what you're trying to do, if you start noticing people stop talking to you, stop hanging around, stop coming around, stop texting, or they change completely how they are with you, don't ask why. Don't be shocked. Don't be surprised. Don't be hurt. I mean, when it first happened to me, I was shocked. Then I didn't contact this person. I just sat in my house, and I'm just like, okay. I didn't call. I didn't text. No. If we are meant to remain friends, we will remain friends. If you are only supposed to be a friend to me for a season, I will see it because you will show me. I'm not going to chase somebody to keep them in my life to be a friend to me for what? The only thing I'm chasing are these checks, I'll chase a check in a minute. I don't care how big or how small, but I will chase it. And that's where people get lost and get confused, because they're latching on to people that, no, I'm going to just say it differently. We latch on to people that aren't meant to be in our lives permanently. We latch on to people that are only supposed to cross our path. Now, and I'm guilty of it. I've done it twice. And both times it irritated my soul. It just irritated me to no end. And I'm saying it that way because it's the truth. I mean, I was with somebody for 10 years. We were only supposed to cross paths. That's it. We weren't supposed to do anything other than speak and keep it moving. We both pursued each other. Why? Because I was an idiot. Okay? I'm admitting that I was an idiot. Would I do it again? Absolutely not. And that roadblock that was in my life for 10 years is no longer there. So now that my eyes have been opened, I've been analyzing everything else going on in my life. And I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not placing blame. I will accept my part in it because it takes two. But I'm not going to repeat my past. And it's funny how people are so quick to say who you're not and what you're not, but ain't nobody trying to say, well, you're this, you're that, you're a great person, you're awesome, you're fantastic, you're fabulous, you're this, you're that. Nobody wants to say that. Everybody just wants to sit and say, oh, you're not this person, you're not that. I'm the type of idiot. I'm going to respond, well, since you know me better than I do, who am I? I wait. And that infuriates people. That's the type of person I am. If you want to tell me who and what I'm not, okay, you know me better than I do. I just live with me every day. Who am I? What am I? I'll wait. But yet, nobody's actually trying to sit down with themselves and give themselves a boost. Instead, we're letting other people into our energy, into our space, into our lives, into our homes. And they are an unbalanced tornado of drama, woe is me, excuses, laziness, sorriness, negativity, and so forth and so on. And we're just allowing them to spin around in our lives, pulling us into it. Been there, done that. I don't care who you are. I'm not doing it. No, I will shut you down to the ground. Point blank, period. If somebody is not benefiting you with positivity and peace, happiness, laughs, whatever the case may be, anything that is positive, if you're not getting that from that person, remove them. Don't even, as a matter of fact, don't remove them, remove yourself. Because it's a lot easier to subtract yourself from an equation than it is someone else. Because that other person is going to try to fight and hang on and continue to pull you in. So if you remove yourself, subtract yourself. 1 and 1 equals 2. 1 take away 1 is 0. It's just that one person. Uno. So 1 is 2. Take away 1. See, I should have tried to go back to sleep a little harder because my math right now is like, And I'm being honest, my brain is tired. I woke up 2:30, 3 o'clock, and my mind has been going ever since. And this good old pot of coffee is almost gone. I'm just saying. Looks like it's going to be water and smoothies for me for the rest of the day. Speaking of smoothies, real quick off topic. If you have a Surf City smoothie in your city, I'm going to need you to go handle up, okay? Because Surf City smoothie is better than tropical smoothie. I'll say that. Tropical smoothie just fell all the way off. All the way off. And they're overpriced for no reason. I never got their food. I don't eat everybody's food. So I have not tried their food. And I don't foresee myself trying the food. You know, tropical smoothie cafe. I go for the tropical smoothies. Not your cafe. Okay? Thank you much. But go see Surf City Smoothie. Ooh, the combos I come up with. And I got a blender sitting right there. But I want to go buy my own smoothie. I know it don't make sense, but they're so good. Oh, they're so good. Moving on. If anyone tries to enter your space, whether that is a walk-up approach, an enter through your door, you know, your emotions, your spiritual boundary, anything like that, and invades and lets their negativity out and flowing around you, remove yourself. And I keep saying remove yourself because it's easier on this side to remove ourselves than to remove someone without being rude. And I think I have a PhD in rude. I'm proud of that because I know when to be rude and I know when not to be rude. But it's easier to remove yourself from the negativity that someone else is inflicting, or not even inflicting, but flowing around you. because they have this tornado going on with the negativity and the woe is me and the drama and all of this, and they're not even cognizant of the people around them. So it's just coming out. And as it's coming out, it's filling up your space, and you're being pulled into it. So I wouldn't even I wouldn't try to remove them. I would remove myself. Just like I've done so many times before in the past. I've gotten so, I've had my fill of everybody else's mess. I don't care if it's through text, call, nobody emails me because I don't put out my email. I don't give people my email address because I'm not trying to have you bombard me through email either. But we all have that point of where we're like, you know what? I've had enough, and I've gotten there. But at the time of me getting there, I spent years trying to be a people pleaser. You know, I was in certain situations that I should not have been in because I was trying to be a people pleaser. Now, on the scale of being rude, I could tell you to go jump on a bed of spikes and not feel anything. Of course, I wouldn't say it so nicely, but I'm trying to be nice this morning because I did turn that early morning wake up that was unbeknownst to me into a positive thing for once in my life. I actually got up, started cleaning, and, you know, there's really not much to clean. So I was just rearranging things, you know, washed up, and I made myself breakfast for once in my life. Normally it's just coffee in the morning. It wasn't a big breakfast. Yep. It wasn't a big breakfast. It was just something small. And of course I had my coffee. But, you know, yes, it's going to be a long day, but at the same time, I'm alive, awake, strong, and healthy to see this day from start to finish. Okay, so it's almost full. What do you want me to do about it? You know, I'm gonna take a little snippet from Jasmine Masters on YouTube. Hilarious, hilarious. Jasmine Masters is hilarious. But when I see certain things pop up on my screen, since I'm not using my actual camera, and it's like you're telling me something, okay, what do you want me to do about it? And my mind literally goes, and and reboots. Okay, we rebooted. Moving on. But try this. And I used to say this in previous videos. Every morning, find 5 things that you love about yourself. Just 5. Every morning. You don't have to say it out loud, and you don't have to write it down. But keep that in your memory. 5 things that you love about yourself. And I'm talking about, you know, when you're at home, nobody can see you. And that's what I'm talking about, the raw you. And I'm not talking about body parts either. We all have body parts. Who cares? Some of them use theirs more than others. I'm not pointing in a general direction. You know who you are. And some don't use theirs at all. There's nobody in my house. I'm just looking in the general vicinity or in their general direction, should I say. You know who you are. I was about to say something rude. Moving on. Um, but just five things that you love about yourself. When you're at home, nobody can see you, and you're just lounging, just relaxing, not really doing much of anything. Find five things about yourself that you love about you. I promise you, you do that every day. Five different things every morning. Or even at night. Now, stick to the morning, because when you start out the morning with positivity, you're bound to have a positive day. Though, I will be honest, you will have roadblocks, bumps in the road, hurdles, tests of your patience. Trust me. Okay? Trust me. Okay? I was tested yesterday, not once, not twice, not three times, but five. Okay? 5 times my patience was tested. And I believe the third one, I almost lost my patience. But I'm glad I handled it in a situation that I handled it in, rather than letting the inner me just jump all the way out. And yeah. But that's one of the changes that I've made. Instead of attacking like a crazy leopard, I'm just not. And that's where that way of thinking changes. Instead of letting somebody set you off, I get so sarcastic. Oh God, I get so sarcastic. I was having this debate argument through text about a week and a half ago, I think. And the person said that I'm angry, I'm upset, and I'm getting an attitude. And I responded like, I'm actually not. I'm really not. I was busy, number one, and number two, how are you going to tell, or how are you going to tell somebody their mood when you are not anywhere close to them? That's what drop kicked me. I have to laugh at that. I have an attitude, or I'm angry, I'm upset. How? Explain this to me. How? The only thing that can happen through a text with me is you irritate me. You annoy me. That's it. I'm not going to sit here and get huffy and puffy through text. Like, I can be laying across my bed and somebody can text me. And they can say whatever they so choose. Call me out of my name. Call me everything except a child of God. Okay, you're irritating me at this point. And I might say a few words if I don't just silence the text thread and just keep it moving. I do that a lot. When people irritate me through text, I'll silence the text thread. You can text my phone all you want to. Will I get it? No. I mean, it'll come to my phone, but will you get a response from me? Absolutely not. Not worth my energy. And that's where I had to start developing the process for my elevation, because I'm not going to give everybody my energy. I'm just not. You're not happy with something that I'm doing, okay, but it does not affect you. Number one, you're not paying my rent. You're not paying my bills. You're not paying me. Nothing in my house is in your name. My car is fine. So how are you getting upset with what I'm doing in my house? You're not living with me. You're not paying my rent. You're not paying my bills. You don't, like, I don't understand where people get off doing this. Like, you don't even live with these people, but you're mad at them for what they do in their house. I have neighbors directly across from me. Thank God they don't open their blinds, because my blinds stay open all day. But besides the point, if they wanted to have a rave in their apartment, I don't care. Why? Because it's not my apartment. I don't have to be in it. I don't have to see it. I don't have to hear it. I don't have to smell it. My neighbor's downstairs across from me. I step outside my door sometimes and I look. When I step out, I'm facing this way. I look and I step back behind the door, because my laundry room is right there. So I open the door. Number one, it's not because I'm hiding. Number two, it's not because I don't want to be seen. I don't care. I'm not stepping outside to be seen anyway. You know, people that are starving for attention have to go outside and make themselves seen and heard. Anyway, moving on. I have never, not once, looked in my neighbor's apartment. Not once. Why? Because one, it's rude, it's disrespectful, and I don't care what's going on in their apartment. I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. Just leave me, my apartment, and my car alone. I don't care what you do in your home. It does not affect me. And that's what I'm talking about. It's the energy. Okay? You see each other, you speak, you keep it moving. Okay? You're not meant to be friends, bosom pals, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives. You're crossing a path. Your paths are literally crossing. So if you see each other, speak. If you don't, oh well, no harm, no foul, no harm done, keep it moving. That's what I'm talking about. Just because you speak to somebody does not mean you need to be buddy-buddy for the rest of your life. Or even for a few years. No. The neighbors that moved from my left, older couple, didn't bother me at all. At all. The best neighbors I've ever had since I've been in this apartment. The best neighbors. They moved. Okay. Now the people that were under me, but anyway, you have to be careful of who you allow into your circle, into your life, because everybody does not wish the best for you. Especially when they keep telling you who you're not, what you can't do, what you'll never be. Those people do not want to see the best, don't want you to be the best that you can. Because they want to keep you at a certain level that they're at, just to be comfortable and say that, oh yes, this is my friend. But the person that's keeping you down at this level is not a friend. Friends want to see each other better themselves. Friends want better for each other. So if you have a friend and every time you say some good news or tell them something good that happened to you and they react a certain way, not your friend. I'm not being mean, I'm speaking the truth. They are not your friend. That's why I stopped talking about my business. Nobody needs to know my business. If I want you to know, I will tell you. Don't ask my business. Just like somebody I thought I knew was counting my pockets. But you bounce from state to state to state to state because you can't keep a job. You have 3 kids, 1 on the way, and you bounce from state to state to state to state to state. But you're trying to count my pockets. Let me know what number you come up with. And whatever number you come up with, I guess that's what it'll be, because I'm not going to correct you. I'm not. It's not your business. Whatever is going on in my life, if I choose to discuss it, I will. If I choose not to discuss it, do not question me. Because like I've said before, I'm an adult. But at the same time, this is where you have to really pay attention. Are they asking out of genuine concern, or are they just asking to be nosy? That's the tricky part. And this is something that I've done. And it works. This is how you can find out who's really for you or not. Say something good that happened. It doesn't have to be that it happened to you. Just you can put you in it. Like, oh, well, yesterday or earlier today, such and such happened to me. It made me feel great. It made me feel good, yada, yada, yada. This has been a long time coming for me. I feel accomplished. I feel proud of myself. Watch and listen to their reaction. If you get this feeling like they're like, whatever, they're not your friend. And you can, if you're smart, you can tell when somebody's being fake. I know I can. And let me tell you, I've had a fake friend before. And that same fake friend now has 6 kids. And she's younger than me. Six. I think she had her youngest one, last year or the year before. I'm older than her with no kids, and she's younger than me with 6. You do the math. But then again, I don't have to ask anybody to stay in my life. If you want to go, go. Would you like me to drop you off? I'm just saying. Do you want me to drop you off? Do you want me to call a cab, an Uber, a Lyft? Do you want me to transport you and your shit? That's the way I've gotten now, because I'm protecting me. I'm protecting my energy. I'm protecting my chakras. I'm protecting me as a whole. So no, I don't want everybody, just running to me. No. And I'm so adamant about people not touching me. People can pass on their negativity through a touch. I know it sounds weird for those of you that think I'm losing my mind. I'm not. I'm not. The transference of energy, it is just as simple as electricity into a power source. It's that simple. You can touch somebody and transfer energy. Though that touch is not for very long, your energy's mixed. And I've experienced this. I was actually at the grocery store. Ew, me in a grocery store. Yuck. But why are you starting to creak? Boo! Um, this lady touched me. I mean, she just touched my arm, but still, I felt my mood change just from a touch. And it was my right arm, and all she did was this. She laid her hand on me, and I snatched my arm back. I do, I'm a sponge. That's what I am. I'm a sponge. I am an energy sponge. I can absorb anybody's energy subconsciously. Subconsciously, I'm not aware of it. And whatever mood that energy is connected to, I will feel it. So I don't want anybody touching me. So when I say protect your space, I'm saying literally protect your space from negativity. The bumps, the hurdles, the roadblocks, they can be friends, family, relationship, situationship, some type of ship. If they are not genuinely for you, remove yourself. Honestly, remove yourself, because the negativity becomes toxic. The toxic, thank you much. Excuse me. The toxin, God, I can't talk. The toxin that comes from the negativity can seriously affect your health in a negative way. Deal with that for a moment. I'm watching it happen. Not literally, but figuratively, I'm watching it happen. But yet, I can't do anything about it. So, think of it like this: negativity, toxic sludge, human, toxic sludge, death. Just saying. But I'm gonna go. No, I gotta say that. Oh, I gotta say this. Something is going on in someone's life, and whatever the situation is with this person has you so confused you don't know which way to go. You don't know if you should leave. You don't know if you should stay. You are literally torn down the middle. My advice to you: do what's in your best interest, not for theirs. Because when it all comes down to it, they don't have your best interest at heart. Do what's best for you. That's all I can say. Yep, I see where this is going. Ooh. You know. But yeah, do what's best for you. That is a must. We have to always do what's best for us. Because if we don't, nobody will. The roadblocks, the hurdles, the bumps, and it's okay, to rest. You don't have to keep going and going and going and going and going until you're burnt out and have nothing left to give. We don't want to do that. I don't want you to do that. Thank you much. But it's okay to rest. Take a break. Once you're rested, get back up and keep going. If you get knocked down, like Aaliyah said, get up and dust yourself off and try again. Get up and dust yourself off and try it again. Keep it moving. Don't let somebody knock you down, discourage you. Don't let a bump discourage you. Don't let a fall discourage you. Dust yourself off and try it again. Lord knows I've done it. Lord knows I've done it. My mom tried to make things very smooth for me. But me being 18, we're going to let that go. Okay, we just let it go. Let it go. And that's what I need. You know what? That's what I need people to do. You know what? No, I'm not going to do it here. Another video. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Okay, yeah. Okay. Don't be rude. All right. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get ready to go, get up off of here, and I'm gonna do another video right after this one. So I hope everybody has a great day. And if you're working today, don't work too hard. Try to smile as much as you can. And yeah, just be as positive as you can.